Hey Space Priuses, welcome to my 50th YouTube video. I honestly feel very proud of myself because I never expected myself to be here. 50th video special. Honestly didn't think that I was gonna keep making YouTube videos for this long, so the fact that I continue to make YouTube videos for this long, I'm proud of what I make, and like I can share whatever I want and I can just like completely feel comfortable talking to my camera is what makes me happy. Anyways, so what I got for you guys for this 50th special is my band t-shirts. I wanted to show off some band t-shirts just because I recently went to my first concert alone. Honestly, it's not as scary as you think it's going to be. We get like really in our heads about like, oh, what is everybody else gonna think? What are they gonna think while looking at me, like all this? But it's really not that bad. First I was feeling like really nervous because I was like, my gosh, like I have to park alone, I have to walk alone, like what if somebody comes up to me? But in what situation have I ever been in where anybody's like came up to me or like anything dangerous has happened? I think I was just like pre-spooked about like what could have happened, like the anxiety around it. But then when you actually like go through with it, you realize nothing's as bad as the fears that you're putting in your head. The first concert I went to alone was the Kid Laroi. Yeah, that was my first concert experience, which made me want to come on here today to talk about band t-shirts for my 50th video special. Let's get into it. I'm putting all these in order right now, and I'm just now realizing how many black t-shirts that all of these are. I guess I really have a trend of only getting black t-shirts. Or I feel like the only color they sell at concerts are black, so maybe it's not even on me trying to be on some, oh, look, I wear some black t-shirts type stuff. It's the venues, okay? Put some colors out, I'll buy the color. Here's all my band t-shirts. This is from the first ever band concert that I went to. This is my Ariana Grande Sweetener tour. So this was 2019. The first concert I went to with friends, actually. I thought that you couldn't tell that it was her at first, but I feel like you can very clearly tell now that it's like older and now that it's like a little bit like more faded. But when I first got it, I feel like you really couldn't tell that it was her. But I still love this t-shirt. I love that I got it in like a bigger size, so I'm always like wearing this around for like loungewear or anything. Absolutely love it. She did amazing, dude. Like honestly, the mic was on. She had the best live vocals. The backup dancers were awesome. Like her costume looked awesome. When I finally got the tickets to see her, I was all the way up like in the nosebleed section, like to the point of where you're basically scraping on the roof and you're looking at the concert down like this. Basically bent down over the stadium watching her. Still a great experience. Still an awesome concert. It's just, yeah, that was very high up. I don't know why they make stadiums that high up. I get it. Y'all got to sell the seats and stuff, but like you're just going to make people sick standing that far up. The second concert t-shirt I have right here is the Wiz Khalifa and Logic tour. The summer of 2022. So before I actually went to the Ariana Grande concert, I went to 2 Logic concerts. I believe I had t-shirts at the time, but like, I don't know, due to life or whatever. This is the 3rd ever Logic concert that I went to, which is very crazy how much he's in my town. Art is amazing. Like, shout out to whoever the artist was. Yeah, definitely Logic too, because he's like into like space and like he's like the nerdy kind of Star Wars like guy if you look at his Instagram. Best thing about this concert is that it was an outdoor venue. Everybody was sitting in the grass. You could bring your own launchers if you wanted to, and it was like free placement. So honestly, everybody bought a ticket. Everybody could sit very up front, stand up in the whole thing, or you could sit like on the back of the lawn and see everything in large view. I don't think they performed a song together. I think it was just like a backup mash that they did because it was both of their previews, so they were kind of like Wiz Khalifa and then Logic. I just don't like that. It's mainly Logic's tour who like always brings people on, and then like it kind of more felt like it was Wiz's tour because they like had all of Wiz's friends, but then like only Logic was like, oh, and I'm the last act. But it didn't feel like his show, you know? For my 3rd concert t-shirt is My Astro World. I think I wore this in a YouTube video before. I'm unsure. Probably because there's not a moment where I'm not wearing this t-shirt. But yeah, everybody always gives me compliments when I wear this t-shirt. One of my favorite t-shirts just because of the quality. Like, everything's on it is super nice, and I believe this is still from 2022. I believe it was me and my dad's first concert together. So that was really cool because, one, I didn't really want to go. I kind of just went because my dad wanted to, but the show was phenomenal. So this was like before all the controversial stuff happens with Astroworld. They didn't bring out as much stuff as they did in other cities, but in my city, they had like this Ring of Fire thing. So like lots of fans could get on like the single thing, and it would like take you up in a circle and then take you back. And that was like really cool. I couldn't really hear him. Like, I get it, a lot of his songs, he's like, but like you really couldn't understand, especially as far away as I was, because I wasn't like on the main floor. I was kind of like a floor back, so like it was very hard to hear through his microphone because all of like the auto tune and like all the music is kind of going like time, so it's kind of like a lot to hear, and then all the fire and stuff like that. My next concert t-shirt is City Morgue. One of my favorites just color-wise, because a lot of, like, my concert t-shirts are, like, the black and white. But I honestly didn't realize this was a fly until I bought it, because when I walked out of the stadium, like, the lights are very dim, because this is honestly one of the smallest concert venues that I've been to wise, because most of them have been, like, in the big stadiums, like the Dome Stadium, like, all those fancy ones. But this one was, like, a little, like, hole-in-the-wall stadium that was for more underground performances, but it was still great. This is one of the first concerts that I went to, like, planning-wise. So I planned for my friends to come. We all went together. There was, like, a lot of mosh pits, so that was pretty cool. The only thing I didn't like is that this was at the start of the... I literally got the vid for about like a week or two. Other than that, I was like, hey, I saw City Morgue and I wanted to see City Morgue. So my next concert t-shirt is Nicki Minaj. I feel like because I only have Ariana Grande and Nicki, I really only wear the Nicki out if I feel like it's gonna be like one of those nights where I'm just... This is another concert that I went to with my dad. I really didn't know she was performing. I knew that she was on tour, but my dad was like, hey, I got tickets for us to see Nicki. And so like he surprised me, which was funny because I was listening to her music when he surprised me. So she performed amazingly. There was like all these lights, like different dancers and stuff. They were going crazy. Apparently a few of my other friends like went, and I was like seeing them post on Instagram and stuff like of them being at the concert while I was at the concert. So I was like, dude, you're here too. Is that she seemed so tired. I'm not saying she wasn't doing anything, because like, yeah, she like was singing her heart out and was like costume changes every single song, but at the same time it was like once you got towards like the 6th song of the performance, she kind of just seemed like she was like... So I'd be tired too. But yeah, at the end it was getting a little tired. My last concert t-shirt is the Kid Laroi. There's something about this t-shirt that feels different. This one's like a silky like wool that the other t-shirts aren't made of, which I was like, because it feels like a little bit more luxurious. This t-shirt... Oh, I missed the concert. This concert was amazing. I didn't even know that the Kid Laroi was gonna have openers, first off. But as soon as I walked into the stadium, they had like the booth right here to buy merch. I always like to get my merch first before I go to the venue, just because I know if it's somebody I really want to see, I want to get merch first and not be in line after the concert behind everybody else. Tell me why. I look on the wall and like 2 walls right next to it, it says like Glaive, and it has like his crest and everything, and at first I was like, Glaive? Like, I was like, oh my gosh, dude. So cool that I got to see Glaive, because one, I've been listening to him, I think for about a year, 2 years, and because like a random friend like put me on. So it was like super cool, like actually seeing him perform as an opener when I didn't even know he was coming on the tour. And then the Kid Laroi, one, he's awesome. I really was like happy because of the new song that was dropping that night, which was Girls by Kid Laroi. It's all around good energy because it was like my first concert alone. Con about Kid Laroi's concert, he was just, every time, like, he wanted to talk between every middle part of his song, which is cool, but like he would sing like 3 songs in a row and then he'd be like, yeah, thank y'all for coming out, guys. Hold it. Now this side makes a noise. Now this side makes a noise. How we doing tonight, y'all? Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah, y'all look amazing. I think this is the best place I ever been in. Oh yeah, look at this. I didn't even know I'd perform at this stadium. Wow, you guys live over here. Do y'all have a Target here? I was here for it. I've never been to like a concert where they're just like actively talking to the audience. I mean, I feel like if you're talking to the audience and you're a performer, you know the only thing we're gonna say is yeah. That is it for my video. Thank you so much for tuning into my 50th subscriber special. This has been a long time coming, honestly. I feel very proud of myself for like continuing to keep going and to just feel free to make whatever I want. So like, comment, and subscribe so you can stay tuned on my YouTube journey. Thank you so much for watching my video and enjoying my content. I love you guys so much, and we're gonna keep making these awesome videos. So bye.